Hey, hello, it's Bob Ullman. It's July 16th, 2013, and I'm pretty excited. Today's the last day of a contest for the company I'm working with. That's involving the blogging business, and so forth. And we're wrapping things up. I'm going to be in Denver come Friday and everything. But I am taking massive action today. I can tell you that I have 4 people signed up so far. I'll have minimally another 2 by the end of the day. I love to, get the special seating, get into the top 200 for the company. And out of, about 140,000 people, that's not bad, to be able to do that. So that is something that I can lay claim to. I've done it the other times, and I'll do it today. I kind of left things a little off for today because of just the way my last week or 2 went. But hey, we're getting it done. And the main thing is the feeling I have when I'm taking massive action. I just love it, and that's what we're talking about today: is taking massive action. So what does that mean, and how do we do it? And how do we even get motivated to the point to do it? Because let's face it, could I take massive action today if I wasn't motivated? No, no, I'm very motivated. So I advise you to first make sure you have your definite major purpose in life, or your chief aim, as Napoleon Hill also refers to it. And we have that, and we focus on that. And in my case, I read my self-confidence formula and my major definite purpose daily. I'm spending more and more time with that. I'm trying to get up to 30 minutes a day. I do it all throughout the day. So I'm constantly focused on my major definite purpose. And what does that do? Well, first of all, it resonates into the universe. That sets out vibrations that go everywhere, that make all kinds of things happen. When I'm resonating the right way, things happen, and then I affect the universe, and the universe comes back. It's kind of like back at you. That's what we call the law of attraction. So that's really all what the law of attraction is we're putting something out there, and it's kind of coming back. That's the way the law of attraction works. Whatever you put out there comes back to you. And if you put good stuff out, good stuff comes back. Bad stuff comes out. I mean, it's just the way it is. That's why I advise no one ever to focus on negative stuff or bad stuff, because you're just going to get more of it. It's the way it works. And I'm sure we all know some folks like that. I've made it a point to not only disassociate with them, but sometimes even in people that have been fairly close to me, I've had to disassociate, and it is too bad. But that's the way I'm that focused on my major definite purpose. Nothing will derail me from that. I focus and I think about it and I dream of it, and it's happening, and it's getting closer all the time because of that. And what happens is you build up an energy. Energy builds up from that, and eventually you just take the action that you need to do. You get it done. You don't even have to give much thought to that part, because that happens as your belief, as you're focused, as you know what you want. It's in line. What do I mean by it's in line? It's in line with what you think, what you feel, the way you feel about things, your dreams. If it's something, let's say someone says, "Oh, I'd love to, become an accountant so I can make a lot of money." Well, if that's your only reason, and it wasn't something passionate about being an accountant for you, I'd say you're making a mistake. I think you should do what you're passionate about. I think we should all do that. And because that's the only thing we're going to be able to put the real kind of, energy and effort into. And that's when I'm talking about in line, I mean what you're doing is in line with you, with your core, with what you believe in. Okay, if that's the case, then that as it builds, I mean, it's kind of like it's sort of like a pressure cooker. I mean, you have to find an outlet for the energy, because you get energy. You get energy, and that's why in GIN, Global Information Network, my international organization that I'm part of, that I'm a member of, which I absolutely love. And there's, you'll always see some links to GIN and so forth in these videos. But the fact of the matter is that, and that's done more for me than anything else I could ever think of in my life. Basically, we say that. We have something that we refer to as and by the way, I'd be happy to send you this audio series, which is a $300 series. It's the Your Wish is Your Command series. So contact me if you have an interest in getting your hands on that. It's absolutely the best series there ever was, and you can have it for free. Okay, just get in touch with me on that. Now, and you'll have to request it. We'll have to have a conversation. Uh, in this, we talk about something called the training balance scale. That is the difference between our why, or the motivational things, or all the thoughts, and then the actual actions. Okay, so many people have always figured, oh, that should be 50-50, that balance, right? The balance between thoughts and actions. No, we say in Gin, we're fond of saying it's a 99-1 split, or even higher. I've heard it referred to as high as 99 and 9/10 and 10% and 1/10, 1% split, because so we're saying no, the thoughts are far more important. That's why the book Think and Grow Rich, you notice, wasn't called Work and Grow Rich. It was called Think, because it all begins with the mind. If the mind isn't in the right place, nothing else is going to matter. All I'm saying is, once it is, eventually action has to be taken, and that should be swift and to the point and efficient, and get it done. But do not be afraid of taking that massive action as you're building up. Now, if you're in line, if you're going for your thoughts, for your belief, you made your definite purpose, you're resonating on that, you're thinking, that will all happen. It'll all be very natural. It won't even feel like you're doing anything. For me, it doesn't even feel like I've got a day of massive action. You just captured me a little in between moment, and this is massive action. This is all part of it. I do these daily, and I make money from these. These little videos, this fun video you're watching here, makes me money. People find me and they join me, and they start working with me, and they like me. They get a taste of me. They say, oh, this is the guy Bob. Talks about that stuff, that mindset stuff and everything. I kind of like him. Yeah, maybe you'd like to get to know him better. And if you'd like to get to know me better, pick up the phone, call me. I'm approachable. I'm not one of these like gurus that's never going to talk with you. I'm not like that. I'm old school when it comes to that, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. I joke around with that a little. I kid around with people. I say I'm old school because I'm old. But I call that a joke because even though chronologically I've got a few years on me, I don't feel like I'm aging. No, I have so much vitality. Everything with life, I'm so full of life and feeling. I feel like I'm getting younger all the time. So for my 64 years, I'm doing well, and thank you, God and the universe, for the wonderful way I feel. I feel great. So I'm very, very grateful and thankful that I feel so good. And that's and I do some things that help the cause again. But resonate, get that major definite purpose going, go for it, and then when the time is right, make sure that you take that action. Never be afraid of that. If you hold back on that one, even though it may only be the 1% thing, and what does 1% mean? Does that mean you spend 1% of your time doing and the other 99% thinking? No, it doesn't. You may have to actually divide your time, or maybe 1/4 on the action, or the other time thinking. It's not necessarily going to be a split in terms of time that you're actually doing the things. What we're talking about is mental effort, mental energies. 99% should be concerning the thought and why, even while you're doing the action. But you're going to have to spend some time making sure it gets done. And some people, that's where they fall short. They do all the rest of it. They go to seminars, they do this, they do that. They get all excited. They're all excited, ready to go, but they never do anything. And then they sit and they just don't do anything. They think that somebody's going to knock on their door and come in with a boatload of money and just say, here. Or something is going to fall out of a tree as they're walking down the street and bless them. Well, can that happen? Yeah. What are the odds? You better be willing to get off your butt a little and get off that couch, do whatever you got to do. And we're all guilty of it once in a while. We all like to sit and relax, have a beer, have a glass of wine, just sit there, throw on the as I refer to the TV, the idiot box, or even constant negative news, CNN. However, I don't have a TV anymore. I don't waste my time with that anymore. I will say that if you spend some time doing the things that need to be done, that your mind tells you now need to be done to accomplish your goals, yeah, get it done. Get it done. That's called the massive action, taking massive action, and I know you have it in you. I have it in me, and I'm going to finish this day with a lot of massive action. So for those who are going out to Denver, look forward to seeing you there. If not, click on the link below. We can still get you to Denver. Anyway, that's the link for my other business, and we'd love to get you going in that. Okay, and I'd love the opportunity to work with you. So anyway, click below. Meanwhile, catch you all later. You have a great day.